Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that if you're returning. How you doing? Grab that coffee, maybe a snack or two, and let's get into it. We've got quite a few things to talk about today, all right? When I tell you. So, quite a few of you have gotten in contact with me. But first, let me tell you about this, all right? You know me, I'm always adding to my preps, all right? And the links are in the description box below, okay? I am moving my greenhouse, one of my greenhouses, because the other one I gave to my sister-in-law. And I'm moving one of them right over here to my patio, okay? And I'm going to be putting like my raised beds and stuff like that. I'm going to be putting one of the patio table in there because what it is I can't bend over anymore. My back, it's messed up from a car accident that I was in 2010, stuff like that. So I was on Amazon and I was like, you know, I really need to get some stuff for my greenhouse, because if I'm really going to do that, go back into doing the greenhouses, I really need to get some stuff that is going to make it easier for me, right? And I've got one more thing that's coming in, but not until Wednesday. And I'll show you what that is when I get it. So this is a 2-in-1 LED light and a ceiling fan, okay? Oh, I know, it's a camping fan, and you hang it up, okay? You put it in the greenhouse, which is why I got it. All right. And this thing, I mean, cool as all hell. No kidding. Okay. I gotta figure it out. Okay, you can hang it up, and it's got a fan and a light, so I can go out there at any time, okay? And it's got high, off, low, and then for the light right here, okay? And I think I paid like $20 for this thing, right? So I wanted to get this because, you know, in a greenhouse that's blaze balls hot, right? So, but I'm going to be putting it right up here, and the doorway to my greenhouse is going right here up to, because my sliders, they open up both ways. Okay, so the door to the greenhouse is going to be pushed up against the one side of the slider. So I'll just be able to open up the sliding glass door and go right into the greenhouse, okay? Because Sean said he thinks that would be best for me. So we're going to be doing that. So there's that, all right? And then I got this. I haven't even opened this yet. So and the links will always be in the description box below for you guys, okay? And this is balls to the wall, okay? It's a misting system. And because the one thing that always killed me was dragging the hose or constantly filling up water cans, right? This, it's 65 feet, and my one greenhouse is 10 feet by 10 feet by 7 feet. All right, it's a big guy, right? So you hook this up to the frame of the greenhouse, and there's clips, and or you could do zip ties, okay? And you hook the hose up to it, and it mists the plants in there, which would be so much easier for me. All I have to do is just turn the hose on by the spigot. Done. So Sean said, you might as well just start buying some things, just to make life easier for you. So that's what I did, right? So I'll have my gardening stuff inside plus outside, right? Done. So I wanted to show you guys what I bought for my gardening. Okay, so on to this. Community member, she got a hold of me. She's like, listen, when it starts out like that, you better listen. She said, I'm on a food shortage watch list private group on Facebook. Oh, Lord. Someone posted this meme. The lady who posted it left this comment today on the conservativetreehouse.com. As a military wife, I feel sick. Oh, no. And then she also left this. Colonel Rob Madness, retired 1776. At Rob Madness, U.S. Air Force, has a 1,650 person pilot shortage crisis today. Tomorrow they will face losing 1,800 plus more pilots solely due to the ineffective mandate kept in place for political reasons. This takes us beyond a pilot shortage crisis to decimation of our combat readiness. And that was of June 30th, 2022. So here's the screenshot that she sent me. Deafening drumbeats for war. Potato sends more U.S. troops to Ukraine border. 101st Airborne deployed. 6 destroyers to Mediterranean. F-35 squadrons to UK. And this was on June 29th, 2022. There was a slow motion buildup to a hot war with Russia happening. The NATO and Western alliance motive for the war is clear. The question is rapidly moving from if to when. So here's some good news for once. Remember how Taylor Farms burnt down? Well, they are rebuilding, and they will be rebuilt by spring of 2023. So that's good. That's very good to hear. I'm happy that they are able to rebuild, because I know a lot of us have bought through them. Okay, so a community member, she got a hold of me. She said I was on another page accidentally on Facebook. It was some news page for the state of Georgia, and the topic was about air conditioners. I was searching for something else. And I remember crime articles on Facebook kept pulling up everywhere, but that's not what I was looking for. And the air conditioner thing was a few minutes to read. Anyway, people's comments went on and on about one person who does repairs said they have a shortage of parts. Tell everyone to get their HVACs inspected and cleaned, etc. before there are no parts at all. Same with your heaters and water heaters. Yeah, I actually have a contract with, oh God, now that I need to say the name, I can't remember it. It's a company through Home Depot. ARS. And they, I have a contract with them, and they come out as many times as I need them to do like their checkups and whatnot and stuff like that. The repair people said no one wants to work. The college degrees were worthless. They should have gotten trade school training. Yeah, I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. HVAC makes lots of money, but work hard, and the attics can get up to 150 degrees hot. Yes, they can. Several comments said, we have HVAC company, but it's a one-man team, and he visits 15 or more calls a day, and the wife does dispatch, and some people are rude when he shows up. You're going to run into some nasty people, especially when their air is down. It's just, I don't know if I should say it's to be expected, but just people are just nasty jerks now. Some people say they never had air conditioning their whole life, fixed with box fans, some with window units. I know even those water filters for refrigerators are hard to get. A month ago or so, the maintenance people said it was on the order, but it took weeks or a month to get mine changed out. I stopped using the ice here and drink bottled water instead of the water filter issue is resolved. I don't trust the water in big cities. Since all the problems with the Rhone in the past few years, I would rather have well water. But the parts issue problem got me to notice. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so this comes in from Australia. She said, a few months ago, I stocked up on packets of powdered eggs. Now you can't get them anywhere. Wow. I've been finding that here you're paying an astronomical amount of money for them. So on to this. I'm going to leave this link in the description box below for you guys, okay, for those of us that need to buy infant formula, especially for the special needs infant formula, the Nutromogen, the Enfamil Nutromogen. Yes, it is on Amazon, and this is buying in bulk, okay? It's a pack of 6. It's the 12.6 ounce can of Nutromogen. Now, I did a price comparison. It is the same price per can as if you were to buy it in Walmart. And you can use your SNAP and EBT to buy this purchase, okay? Like I said, it's a pack of 6. It's $245. But if you were to single out the cans, it's the same price as if you were to buy it in Walmart. Okay, so that link will be in the description box below for you. All right, so on to this. A community member reached out and she said, so I saw this for the first time. No cash at Dollar General, and they will no longer be assisting customers at checkout because your only option is self-checkout. Yesterday, the Murphy's gas station at our Walmart somehow had their gas tanks filled with diesel. Tons of people in our town now have broken down vehicles because of it. What? How does that mistake even happen? You know, I mean, these guys that unload these tankers at the gas station, how do they empty out diesel into regular fuel tanks like that? And a few weeks ago, the city cut the gas off in our town. No one noticed anything for 2 days of not being able to use my stove. When I finally got a hold of the City Hall gas department, they told us to just switch to electric. Oh yeah, because it's that easy. What? We have ways to cook, but the only source of heat in the house is gas. How are we supposed to just switch to electric? You can't, unless you put out an insane amount of money. You have to have electricians come out, plus you have to have the gas people come out. They have to unhook those gas lines. And then you have to have an electrician come out, and they have to take down those walls and run electricity through your walls in every room and up in the attic. You just can't say, oh, okay, that's not how it works. She said, we rent, so the management will be taking care of the changeover, but there are a lot of elderly people in this small area who eat and cook with gas. What are they going to do? They can't afford to just change to electric. No, it's not just that simple. They are barely surviving now. This is past ridiculous. I haven't been to the store in 3 weeks and scared to think what it will be like when I do. We cannot keep this clown show up. It's maddening. It is maddening. But do you honestly believe that they care? Do you honestly believe that they care? They do not. They do not. I'm sorry. So, here's one for you. Wow. This is a screenshot that was sent to me, and it says, I have a girlfriend that is a long-haul truck driver along with her husband. She messaged me with this from him yesterday after we were talking about feed costs going sky high and getting harder and harder to find. I own a ranch. The last is very concerning to me. How do you all see this? Deanna, Eric hauls bulk animal feed for livestock, cats, and dogs. The plants where he delivers to are backed up with product. He is having to wait anywhere from 1 to 3 days to deliver the product. Today he asked a mill operator, how can we have a feed shortage when you are inundated with product? The guy replied, we are not short of anything. We are shipping it. Eric looked at him and said, shipping it to like China? The guy looked at him and said, I cannot confirm or deny it. What? And before I go, someone got goodies in the mail. She said, I want to express how deeply appreciative I am for what you have done. The mailman dropped off the box that you sent, and I couldn't wait to open it. I'm so excited. Here is a picture so you can see that I did receive it. I wanted to tell you thank you. First, now I'm going to run out to my patio and start doing some planting. Thank you so much. You're so very welcome. I am helping out community members start up their freedom gardens. So if you are having trouble finding seeds in your area, or if you are on a tight budget and you cannot afford to start your freedom garden, email me and I will help you. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe. You stay positive. You keep prepping. And as always, fearless.